Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my rant on Married at First Sight, season of 14, episode 12, Settling In or Just Settling. Let's get into it.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hello, everybody, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate this episode of Married at First Sight, Season 14, Episode 12, Settling In or Just Settling, I would rate this episode a D. Let me know down in the comments section what you would rate this episode of Married at First Sight. I rated this episode a D because I'm sick of the foo la la. Let me know if you all have become very tired of the foo la la and just really want this season to just push itself along. For all of you all who have been waiting for 9 seasons, after this video I will be doing my first review of Married at First Sight Australia, and I am so excited to do this review. Okay. So anyway, what couple do I want? What boring couple do I want to start off with first? And that would be Jasmina and Michael. Poor Michael. Michael is trying his best to be with Jasmina, even to the point where he would eat a dog cookie. Now you know you can't get no lower, honey, than eating. Anyway, Michael and Jasmina appear to be having a better time communicating with one another, getting along, smiling, laughing for to get along. But Jasmina indicates that she is still not romantically attracted to Michael at all, and she doesn't even know if she can get there. We see during this episode that the couples are going back and talking with a family friend or a family member about the first month of their relationship, the status of the relationship now, and where they think it's going. And so, of course, Jasmina talks to her girlfriend via Skype, and she tells her girlfriend that her Michael are getting along better, and that they're communicating with one another. And her girlfriend was like, I'm a pro and con type of girl, and so are you. And so she asked Jasmina about the pros and cons of the relationship. And I don't remember Jasmina really having any pros about the relationship, other than, I guess, being married, maybe having a dog walker, a dog food taster. I don't know. But, one of the things that she continues to say is that she is not romantically involved with him. Again, we see Michael talking to his sister. He said that this is the sister that he usually speaks with, as far as relationship issues and stuff like that. And so he talked to, this particular sister. And he was talking about the romance as well, and saying that the two of them are, communicating better. I think it's because he has learned how to compromise and how to walk on eggshells like really good. He's walking on hot coals as it relates to Jasmina. And I think that this is why he is seeing what he is seeing from her. I don't think that they're communicating any better. I just think that he bless his heart. Bless his cotton freaking hard. I mean, I have never seen a man work so cotton freaking hard like him. And it's so unfortunate because it doesn't make a difference what he does or what he says. I think that he is too short for her. And I think she wanted a taller man. And he's not making those bells whistle. Okay. And as women, when we start off like that, there's nothing that a man can do. And the same thing with a man. If they're not attracted to you, they're just not. And if they can't see themselves making love to you, being romantic with you, it's just dead in the bed. And he tells his sister if he can't have the romance and they don't get to a place of romance, that he doesn't see himself saying yes at decision day. But what he doesn't realize is on the other side of town that Jasmina is saying the same exact thing. And his sister told him, just do little gestures, try a little something. She's like, I'm not like talking about taking it all the way to third base, but at least try. But, when you're walking on hot coals, how can you try to be romantic on hot coals? It's just not possible. The next couple that I want to talk about is Lindsey and Mark the Shark. This is a cotton freaking train wreck. And from my understanding, this particular couple decided that they are going to stay together. They are hot and cold, high and low. They're arguing. They're not making a lot of love. It's just a hot mess. Lindsey wants to be worshipped by Mark. She wants this relationship. She's one of those type of people that she feels like if she does the work and she is there for you on this, then if she's there for you financially, like she wants to be there for Mark the Shark, she wants to take care of him, but she wants him under her thumb. And she's the type of person that if she does something for you, she's going to remind you, and she's going to throw it in your face constantly. And she wants you to be licking her complete and total tail the whole entire time. And it's really unfortunate because Mark the Shark, as I said in my last review, Mark the Shark has to understand that sometimes when you get connected to a certain person and things start to go crazy and haywire in your life and all this bad luck is happening, it could possibly be that you're connected to the wrong person. Now, that doesn't mean that all the time, but in my opinion, I will be looking at the person that I'm connected to and all this bad luck that appears to be connected to them, and I will be getting ghosts. Because Mike, we all know, the different things that have happened with Mike, and nothing is appearing to get better. This woman wants Mike to be at home and be beholden to her when she gets home and getting to know her. Mike put together a chart, a whiteboard of duties and responsibilities that they're supposed to be splitting, because it appears that Lindsey thinks that she's doing everything in the relationship. And so they decided that they were going to put this whiteboard together. Well, when they put the whiteboard together, they put the chores on, and she said, okay, I'm going to do this. But what Lindsey has indicated, is that Mark is, he means well, and he comes up with all these fabulous ideas, but, he's not committed. he'll say, okay, we're going to put the chores on the chart and this is what we're going to do. And then, he walks and abandons the whole idea. Lindsey also is the same way because they had made a budget of $150 for grocery shopping. And as soon as she gets there, she wants to try the new fruit. And, the two of them are, they're just complete and total opposites. She says that, her and her girlfriends used to make fun of each other because they had these chicken nugget, they would call these men chicken nuggets. And basically what that meant to them is that this particular man is a man who just wants chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese, and he doesn't want to try other things, doesn't have a big palate, you know what I'm saying? And just, used to the mundane, the regular old. There's a way of balancing that by saying, you know what, when I'm with him, I won't be eating out exotic. I'll make sure that, we eat. And then with my girly girls, the ones that we travel with, that I travel with, I hang out, we try different foods and stuff like that. Oh, God, y'all. Then I do that. I share that with him, and I give it to him in little teeny doses. Even when they went to sit down and have dinner with each other, she had food on her plate, and she kept insisting that he eat it, and he didn't want to eat it. She wants to avoid the big conversations. We saw the two of them having an argument late at night where the cameras in the house was watching. There was no production company there, and they were arguing back and forth and stuff about the chores and about his inability to be consistent and show up in the room. And I just think that he just is totally unattracted to her. He says that he loves her and all that kind of stuff, but I think that he's in a position where he feels emasculated. If that's what I think I'm getting from him. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think y'all getting. I think that he just doesn't feel like a man around her. She said that, when the two of them are together, and they're having fun, the relationship is great. So she decides to get costumes for the cats, and, they're going to do a photo shoot. So, they got little baby shark outfits on the little cats and everything. And he comes through the door, and they instantly get to arguing over some bullshit. Bull crap, while sitting at the table. Next thing you know, the cotton freaking photographer shows up, and she taking pictures of Mark the shark and the cats, because Lindsey done left out the cotton freaking apartment because, when she grabbed him, he recoiled. But the thing about it is, what he was trying to tell her is that when, we trying to have a conversation, you want to get all loud and boisterous. And she said, well, you get loud too. He said, yeah, because you loud. So when she went to go and touch him, she's talking about that she was trying to, have a gentle touch. No, boo, you had already touched him multiple times. This time you grabbed him like this. There's nothing romantic about somebody on me like this. And so, of course, he recoiled, and she got offended and was like, you hurt me. So she goes into the room to pack up some clothes, and she's like, I want to see whether or not he's going to stop me. Mark was like, just stay here for the damn pictures. Just stay for the pictures. Daggone well that this photographer was extremely uncomfortable because Lindsey is the one that set up. And then, when, she's out in the hall with production got to get all involved. Like, this is just stupid. I wish the two of them would just break up and never make up. Like, seriously, just go your own separate ways. I know the two of them, Mark need a place to stay, bitch, so he's not going anywhere. But I just wish Lindsey would leave. And, when she was like, do you want me to leave? He was like, I want you to stay for the photo shoot. Because she set this up. And then when they sat there and did the photo shoots with the cats, it's all fake. And the lady said, well, what about pictures between the two of y'all? And she was like, I'm going to leave it up to him. She just want him to kiss her ass. Oh, my God. It's just so irritating. Lindsey is so irritating. And even though she is loud and boisterous, she lacks self-confidence. It's just simple as that. She needs to be affirmed and validated all the time, and stuff like that gets so god daggone tiring when you are the person that's having to do all the cotton freaking cartwheels and magic tricks. Talking about magic tricks, Olajuwon and Katina, they come back off of this cotton freaking break, and they got Katina sitting in the park in the apartment with Katina with Jasmina and Mike. Bitch, we wanted to see what happened that night. The night that y'all threw the camera people out, we wanted to see a continuation of that. Like, what happened with that? They make me sick with this old bull crap. And then she's sitting up there telling them about what happened with Olajuwon. And then she watering it down. Why didn't you just tell them, like you told your girlfriend on the phone, that the mofo was all up in your face and was snap, crackle, and popping and was screaming and yelling and all kinds of stuff? He was uncool. He just about threw your damn cell phone across the room. Why you ain't tell him that? Then Mike gonna sit up there and make it seem like Katina did something wrong. Shut the fuck up. You ain't even got a good relationship with your own woman. Sometimes, when a person is up, shut up. Ain't nobody ask your ass something, and then the next thing you know, he's sitting up in an apartment and ain't got a lick of goddamn good sense to give to cotton freaking Olajuwon. I don't even see how Katina even stayed in the cotton freaking bed with that mofo that night. When somebody sit up there and disrespect you like that, like there's a way to talk to somebody and there's a way not to. Why the hell didn't we get to see what really went on and popped off with this daggone relationship? They make me so mad with that stuff. She sit up there telling us, I'm human too. I'm so sick of seeing Katina crying. She got this cotton freaking now after he done screamed in her face and just about terrorized her damn cell phone for an app that she said she had on her phone. Now she see red flags. What's wrong with Katina? Talk about inconsistency. This man want food and she ordering out and pulling stuff out of a bag. I said, you know what? I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna. Let me tell you something, women. Learn how to cook. Men love to eat and they love to have sex, right? At least if you ain't getting the sex, at least feed them. And I ain't trying to be chauvinistic. I'm not trying to say you gotta be bowed down to your man, but that is just something simple you can learn to do to bring some type of, I don't know. I can't really explain it without y'all wanting to cuss me out. But learn how to cook. Learn how to put a decent meal together for a man or for yourself. Get you a couple of goddamn recipe books and follow a recipe or three. But they sit up there eating Taco Tuesday. I know Katina works, but the man that's out in the street, learn how to cook a little something, baby. Stop ordering out of them little black containers with the clear top to them. It ain't nothing wrong with feeding a man a nice meal. And I ain't seen Katina do it yet. And I know that, this is one of his criterias or stipulations or expectations in a relationship. And the more I look at Katina, the more I realize she really don't know how to cook, and she's really not, like, there's something more to cooking than just cooking. I'm just saying. And it ain't nothing sexier, though, than seeing a man in the kitchen. But for a man, it ain't nothing sexier than seeing a woman how to be in the kitchen. And when you feed somebody, love goes into it. Like you put your foot in it, your toe juice in it. They're just something that you just put in it. You just put you put your. I can't explain it. Maybe somebody in the comment section can explain it, but learn how to cook. For real. For real. Why do you think that Thanksgiving is so joyful and to everybody when they come together and eat that good food together? There's just something about food. Now, you ain't got to be eating it to the point where you fat as fuck. But if there's just love is shared with food. Thank you so much, Tony B, for the $5 super chat. Katina needs HelloFresh. No, Katina needs to learn how to cook. She don't need, that's her problem. Eating stuff out of a carton freaking container. No, she needs to learn how to do that stuff from scratch. She needs to learn how to build up her seasonings and get a damn cookbook. They got cookbooks for motherfucking days. But thank you, though. I know what you meant. The next couple, and I'm not going to get into it because my rants is not me getting into it and doing a review. I'm just hitting and missing up off of this. You know, she set up there, Katina, and was like, you know, she ended up apologizing to him. For the fuck what? For having an app on your phone? I just want him to know how to talk to me. You know, it's his tone. And she had sex with him? He ain't even gave her the D yet. He ain't even gave her the D. Girl, couldn't be me. Could not be me. Hey, Misha. What you saying out here? Absolutely. If more women would tap into their femininity, they would have an understanding, Misha. The last couple I want to talk about is Noi and Steve. Noi is a hot mess. Noi don't want to do nothing. Noi said that when she come home from work, she don't want to do half the cleaning. She said this mofo Steven ain't going to work. And so since he don't go to work, he going to be Mr. Mom. It seems like there needs to be some couple swapping up in this mother. Like they do on Married at First Sight Australia. They need to swap couples. Because how in the whole hell are you going to tell your brother, sister, wait a minute, this is her brother. And when the brother first came in there, she called the brother Sriracha. I think that's the name. But when the brother got in her stuff and said, well, you married him, she called him Michael. And I was like, that's cotton freaking disrespectful. All up on the screen. Because see, when he didn't say what you wanted him to say, now all of a sudden, you're going to call him Michael at the table. How low down dirty was that of her to do? She like, I'm not going to play with you when it come down to this. Now, see, this chick had sat up there. She's called herself being in love with him after the third date that they were together. She's saying that everything is going right. This man is doing and giving her everything that she wants him to do. He's Mr. Mom. He's Mr. House Cleaner. He's the help. But she want him to get a job. But she says that she can't help out. She tells Sriracha that she can't help out because she's already worked all day. And when she gets home, she gets tired. So if you want him to work, then you got two tired people coming home from work. Who the fuck gonna clean up? And he's saying to her, you want me to get a job, but what's the plan? She's sitting up there telling him that, you know what, after the experiment, I'm going back to my own place and I ain't moving with you. He like, what the fuck? So she's just doing this. Noi is here for all the wrong reasons, if you ask me. She's playing fucking games. Because this is not just about the experiment for today. This is about forever for them to be together. And then Steven sits down with his girlfriend and tells his girlfriend that she's still putting out on social media. Little shady ass comments. No, y'all are not using her name to say. You said, annoying. Somebody else said something else. I saw it out the side of my. I saw out. Somebody else said that Noi is annoying. Okay. whatever words can y'all come up with Noi in it. Like I'm telling you right now. She told this man that she is not moving with him after decision day. Because he won't get a job and she don't know him, but you fucking him. You laying in the bed with him every night. You having sex. You talk about you love him, but you don't know him enough and love him enough, and you ain't screwed him enough to go and live with him. No, bye. The justifications and the reasons that she had could have just simply been, I'm not attracted to him because he don't have a job and I need him to have a 9 to 5. He said he done saved up all this money. He's ready for this. And unless she got a plan for these kids, then he don't care. What the whole hell? Thank you so much, Sandra Collins, for the 149 super sticker. Thank you, boo. And then you go out on social media. You know, that would really hurt me if I was dating somebody and they went out on social media and blasted me. If they put a shady ass comment out on social media, I would really be hurt if somebody did that to me that I was dating. Because whatever it is that you have to say, you could just say it, simply say it to me, or don't say it at all. These couples' relationships are falling apart. And I just wish they would get the hell off of our screen. I cannot wait until this show is over. And I ain't got to review this season anymore. And from my understanding, spoiler alert, everybody says yes, but Mike and Katina. Mike and Jasmina. So all of this help and hope that we have for Katina is worthless. She's going to say yes. I'm done. Thank y'all so much for being here. Again, I will be doing my review very shortly on Married at First Sight Australia season 9. So y'all get ready for that, okay? And this is going to be done American style. I love you all to pieces. Have a great night. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. I so appreciate it. You don't have to do it, but you do. And I truly appreciate it. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.